There you go. It's your boy Jess, the Chelsea Christ Incarnate, coming at you with an inspired message from the Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. I'm not terribly sure how legal this is here, but I know that it's legal in the state. I know I ain't driving for hours and hours. I know that it might not be a problem. I don't think it is. So for this message, I'm a spark because I'm also gonna channel some writing down this this retrograde eclipse season, this new moon coming up. I just left a letter on Farmer Cynthia's doorway, and we shall see. The 31st, tomorrow. Glitchy, glitchy, what? So, my babies, let us pray with the moon. Let us manifest. Let us pour our love into our life. Let us receive. Let us work with what nature gives and takes. Y'all on my channel know the eagle like that. My little favorite. If you would like to support the channel, you can like, share, subscribe. You can get a personal service, or you can get a personal service on someone else's behalf and let me know I have their express permission to play with their 5D self. Let them know what I see. Do touch, feel, hear. Pray with me, y'all. Put your vibes in the deck. Put your vibes in the deck. Ask, receive. It's inspired. So if you're watching and you want a message, and you want and we allow a transference, an absorption, an agreement, if you will, if we sit in contract together, we can get a good insight. The cards will become clear for that insight. All right, here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I know which one. I know which one. Ooh. Ah. I actually don't think I've had this card pop up for a general reading before in this deck. Hmm. Hallelujah. Oh, did I share with y'all my people on this here? Look what Osprey gave. Can you imagine this sticking out of my head? Oh, well. Say love you. Alright. Look how awesome though. Left wing. Left wing finger right there. Alright, let's say thank you for this illusion of life. Allowing us to be together here. Vanessa, Ariel, and Omega. I forgot it's public space. People are coming out. I'm talking like a cray. Cray, cray, fay, hey. Alright. Don't mind me. So, This card asks us to ask ourselves the very question we wish to ask outside of ourselves. Use your third eye to look at yourself. Take a look within. Because you are likely receiving a download. Downloads look very different depending on your perception of them and how much you work with them. So, if you're just beginning to crack open, it's a whole new world. You can feel a little bit like really new, raw. If you've had some practice, it's kind of like unicycling or pogo stick, where you have enough balance, you've had enough appetite, enough drive, imagination, time to dedicate to such a practice. Don't take that for granted. Also, though, that violet flame, if when your third eye is beginning to open, and that's a Metatron color as well, that high frequency accesses a lot of knowledge. So that high frequency being violet in a visual spectrum, it's zingy. It's zingy. And that zingy energy can be caught. It doesn't. That zingy energy that is seen via the violet flame, the violet color. The violet flame exists sort of as a filter. This world truly is not what many people think of it to be. But people are beginning to get an idea. Ooh-wee. And you're beginning to get an idea of what can be accomplished. Ask yourself, why you think it wouldn't be accomplished? Realize there are no blocks. Rely on this tower, download, shed, replace energy. Like, victory. Raven say hey. The Robin say hey. Raven say hey. Victory. Your desires come into fruition. Keep up the good work of recognizing co-creation, new psychic and spiritual experiences through however you experience this world, through however you understand this world. That's another thing about psychic and spiritual experience. That's your understanding. That's your down below resonation, your truth, your connection into the divine. As things shift around in your energy, so this is why it's a collective message. The earth is shifting. There's a game being played. There's a game being played. I honestly don't care in what context you try to give it to me, because I will see the same game being played in different formats. There's a game being played, and We have the power to use our psychic senses to take control of the game. And right now, a lot of this state is allowance. This is not inactive allowance. This is allowance of your whole being. Ask yourself the big questions. The questions you did not want to include in your umbrella. Your safe zone. If you've been constricting, ask the bigger questions. If you've been exploring, if you've been exploring, trust the co-creation, however that may be, that comes back to you as a result of this current goings on. That sparks, like this was the sandwich, right? So, like, if you are unclear, knock, knock. If you are unclear, ask yourself. Check yourself. Trust yourself. That's the divine. You know? You know? That's the co-creation. Say no to what you really, 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 really don't want. Which might be outside of what you're used to saying no to, right? Different realm of possibility. As long as the right things are being said yes to as well, you can say no to the right things. That might be taking a shift. Cool. Collective zingaling. And, yep, that's it. We gotta go. Take care. Bye-bye. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me. The future. Personal guidance.